Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Today, I'm here to talk about, the stepfather of the missing children in Idaho. He been arrested. It's been a few months now since the children of the missing or the mom who've been arrested. The children been missing for a while. So yesterday, they found two humans remain on the stepfather land, and they're trying to figure out, are those the two children who've been missing for months? At one point, according to family members, that the wife, the children's mom, was saying that the children were possessed by demons, and she had a problem with them. They're saying the children were possessed by a demon. Their stepfather wife, she died. The woman husband was killed by her brother. Then he died of natural cause. The brother died of natural cause. But y'all see what my dog do? He be doing some unnecessary barking. Me and him got a problem. We always have a problem. But yeah, so the children been missing close to a year now, and it's just ridiculous how this case have been. And when the mom is not telling, the stepdad is not telling where the children at, but the FBI and some Idaho's officials, they found humans remain on his farm. Dude, man, the dude got a big old farm, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got cows and everything on him. So I guess they brought a cadaver dog out there, and they found the human remain. I got a little of this audio. It's coming from ABC News. I love to play him. Hope y'all listening.
Good morning, George. Investigators say it's too early to know if those remains are in fact the missing children of Daybell's new wife, Lori Vallow. If indeed they are, it will turn this case upside down. But in the meantime, he has been being charged with concealing evidence. Chad Daybell behind bars, just like his wife, Lori Vallow, whose children, Tylee and JJ, have been missing for months. Local Idaho authorities, along with the FBI, searching Daybell's Idaho property Tuesday, saying they made a grim discovery.
Detectives and investigators have recovered what's believed to be human remains that have not been identified at this time.
The findings, a potential break in a 10-month-long mystery and desperate search for the two children who haven't been seen since September. From the beginning, questions have swirled about Vallow and Daybell's alleged involvement in her children's disappearance, while a string of deaths surrounded their relationship. The couple, who met while both married to other people, wed last November in Hawaii, just days after Daybell's wife Tammy suddenly died, and a few months after Vallow's husband was shot and killed by her brother, who later died himself of natural causes. Police say Vallow lied to them about her son's whereabouts, telling them he was staying with a family friend last fall. The day after police checked in on the children, Vallow and Daybell returned to Hawaii, where they lived for several months, offering no answers about the children's whereabouts.
What happened to JJ?
A former relative saying Vallow became different after meeting Daybell, an author of religious books who has previously spoken about what he says were two near-death experiences.
And ever since she's been involved in this doomsday cult, that is not the same Lori that we knew for 13 years. And the last year has just been non-understandable.
Months after Vallow's arrest, Daybell telling ABC News the kids are safe, but not elaborating.
Is there anything that you would like to say to people at all who are, number one, concerned about the kids or concerned about you and your wife? Anything at all you want to say to them?
Grateful for any support. We just have to wait for the legal process to work through.
Vallow was extradited back to Idaho and is now awaiting trial. She has pleaded not guilty. Daybell will be in court later today to face those charges, and there could be more to come. Vallow remains in jail on a $1 million bond. Amy? All right, Deb, thanks so much. Now with a major.
You know what get me? What had me confused? How the family member said this is not, or the friend said this is not the person we've been knowing for 13 years. No, this is not the person she let y'all know for 13 years. People don't understand what go on in people's houses. A lot of time they don't show it. Look at all these serial killers being caught, and the people didn't know they were serial killers. Like the BTK, I think it's BTK, but you know what I'm talking about. You know how the serial killers they operate like they normal in the society, but they go out kill people for no reason. You don't know what be going on in these people's house or what they do on their private time. She could have been one of them, doomsday people, or because you just don't come up thinking your children are possessed by the damn demons. This ain't something you just like, okay, I met this dude, now my children possessed by demons. This ain't something that this lady, like many Americans who suffer from mental problems, this lady could be suffering from a mental problem. Because if she have a good lawyer, the lawyer already they're gonna use insanity. They're gonna try to get her put in a mental hospital or something like that. If she got a good lawyer, because they can, people have used little stuff than this to be plea for insanity. So it's the children, it's the two bodies to come back being her children. And then they're gonna use up all the stuff that she learned in the church and all this cult or what her husband told her. They're gonna use all that for pre-insanity. If she have a good lawyer. If she got one of the lawyers just trying to settle, she's gonna go to prison for a while. So, but like I was saying, this just don't come up because you meet somebody. Like, all of a sudden your children possessed by demons. How? There's no woman in the world can have me thinking that my children are possessed by demons and they need to be destroyed. I don't give a damn how much I'm in love. Nobody ain't gonna tell me that. That's dumb red flag right there. Like, yo, we ain't gonna make it. This relationship is not gonna make it. Is that what you coming up with? Thinking my children possessed by a demon? Then they moved to Hawaii. Start answering questions by the police, and then you just go on to just start a whole different life. Like, that's it. I want to start a new life. They're like, "Where your children?" I don't know. Or they, like that woman said in that interview, she said her children were with someone else, another family member. Or her child, her son was with another family member. Family member said, "I ain't got that child." It's crazy. It's ladies and men who is out here in this world who have did harm to their child just to be with their mate. Just to be with their mate. There's plenty of people. You might have people in your family. I definitely have had people in my family that chose their man over their children. They ain't kill them, but it killed them mentally. It happened to me. I have said it plenty of time on my YouTube live that, my dad, we were cool when we seen each other, but, he wasn't raising me. And when I was around about 13 or 14, I was living with my older sister because my mom had moved with her. That wasn't her husband at the time, but they ended up getting married. But my mom was living with her husband and she left me with my child. She didn't kill me, but, it affected me mentally. I'm glad that she didn't kill me, I'm glad she didn't kill me, but you get what I'm saying. Sometimes it's mental damage. I can't compare mental damage with someone being killed, but being killed on the inside will cause hurt to other people in your life, or other people you dating, or people you meet, to create trust issues and all that kind of stuff. But it's people going forest killing each other. You know, we seen it on the news, but now we can't say it's a new phenomenon, but it's happened too often. You know, it's happened too often. And in states like the state I was born in, Georgia, it's easy. You can just take your child and just say, I can't take him no more, and give him to the state. Or you can give him to your family members, because there's plenty of family members who can't have children and want to have children. Just give your children to the family members instead of have done harm to them. Instead of quote unquote, we don't know where they at. But yeah, the stepdad been arrested, the mom been arrested, and neither one of them still is not talking. You know, the crazy part is, it might not even be the children remains. The stepfather might be a serial killer. The man could be a serial killer. They might need to get them cadaver dolls and such more of that property. Like I tell you, if you ain't seen it on the news, that's a lot of acres that man have. You know, and then you say they in a cult, a doomsday cult anyway. You can be ordered by the high priestess, whoever they don't agree with, and dispose of bodies. It could be the cleanup person. Cause with the action this man been taking, you know what I'm saying? With the action, with his demeanor, yeah, close enough. But the way he been acting, like he too calm. For someone who been investigated for the missing children, the man just too calm. He just like, you know, I hope y'all pray for us, and I hope y'all get the right answer. The missing children, I hope y'all get y'all answer. A person who you either got to be a psychopath, or you got to have experience doing this. Cause a person who ain't used to doing that been broke so long ago. That been broke. Like, oh, I can't live with this no more. He either they either a psychopath, or he very experienced at doing this. It's a shame, man. You know, it's too many darn ways. I know the children don't want to grow up in foster care. They'll be alive. No, so if your option and not want to raise your children, talk to that family member who ain't got no child, who up in their dorm, late 40s, or come on, boo. Talking to my daughter. But talk to that family member who ain't got no child in their late 40s or 50s and ask them, do they want to be the parent or something? Or talk to that friend and ask them, do they want to be the children parents? Because with this story, too many people don't die in this story. Then if it come up to the children don't die, I don't know if Idaho had a death penalty, but they don't have to have a death penalty. The federal can take over this and still put them on a death penalty, or put the trial to be a death penalty trial. So in all, there'll be what? 5 people. No, I'll take that back. In all, there'll be 7 people. A husband who was murdered by her brother, the brother who died, the wife who had a mysterious death, the 2 children. If they found dead, that'd be the 5th people, and then it's gonna be those 2 waiting on death row. And then with this country, With the United States, you on death row. Shit, that's another 20 years. You know, you can. A lot of people be on death row 20 to 30 years. So, hey, whoever they are, or whomever they are who remains discovered, God bless them. I do hope the children are still alive, but they're looking very slim. Thank you for watching this video. I just wanted to come on here and give a little update on the Stepfather, because I did one earlier this year, talking about how the mom and all that kind of witchcraft craft they were talking about. And thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, hit the share button, and also hit the like button. You can hit the dislike button. If you have some constructive criticism, leave a message. I don't care. I'm always trying to better my craft. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll talk to you all later.